Hey, what's up, guys? It's Adam aka Marf, and this is Marfoogle News. So I wanted to go over something real quick that not a lot of people, in fact, I don't see anybody talking about besides Dex and myself. One thing that Dex caught that I don't think a lot of people did is it looks like the president is on a boat. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Even if there was a gimbal at play, the gimbal would be actually trying to accommodate the actual room. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. They're not zooming in, they're not zooming out. I'm going to place some post-it notes, in fact, special post-it notes that Rip Curl sent me. And I'm going to mark the cabinet. I'm going to mark the bottom of this flag. I'm going to mark the eagle. I'm going to mark some other stuff so you guys can see. And this is, again, the official video that he put out just about an hour and a half ago. You'll see exactly what I mean. So first we'll mark this. You don't really see this on, if you actually look at it on your phone, because it is so subtle. But once you do this, then you start realizing what is up. Let's mark his shoulder here. Mark the eagle, and then mark the other cabinet. All right, now you guys can see. Let's push play here.
What I've seen, whether it's on television or reading about it, I most of all appreciate what's been said by the American people, by almost a bipartisan consensus of American people. It's a beautiful thing to see. And I very much appreciate it, and I won't forget it. Promise you that. I also want to thank the leaders of the world for their...
You can see this one on the left, all of a sudden is going up. The whole place is doing this.
I have to go through, but I had no choice.
Look at that, drastic. Just went up over on the right side. Make sure to take chat off your screen.
Lock yourself in, don't ever leave, don't even go to the Oval Office. Just stay upstairs and enjoy it. Don't see people, don't talk to people, and just be done with it. And I can't do that. I had to be out front.
Look at the gap now.
This is America. This is the United States. This is the greatest country in the world. This is the most powerful country.
The bottom of the flag, it's up at least an inch.
Totally safe.
The wings.
Just say, hey,
his shoulder. Well,
whatever happens, happens. I can't do that. We have to confront problems.
The book had a gap of about 2 inches. Now it has none. And it keeps going up and down.
So that's where it is. I'm doing well. I want to thank everybody. Our First Lady is doing very well. Melania asked me to say something as to the respect that she has for our country, the love that she...
Now tell me that this isn't floating somehow. Some would say, oh, maybe it's a gimbal. Maybe the gimbal is you know, because gimbals, of course, have the axis so they always stay still. In fact, they should always stay still. If it was on a flat ground with no movement, there would be zero movement with a gimbal, especially the kinds that they're probably using, right? If it was on a tripod, then it would move all along. Again, I don't know. Again, if there was a gimbal, it would try to make up for that. But if it's 10 feet away from the president or 20 feet away, there's no way it could hide the movement of a boat. So that, I'm just saying, that looks like he is on something that is floating, which I don't know. Don't know if Walter Reed floats. Another thing that people have pointed out is that his message is extremely generic. He doesn't mention the specific condolences, which, by the way, condolences, Dex pointed out, was a really weird word to use. How he has to explain why he doesn't sit at the White House, why he felt like he needed to leave. Why he felt like, you know, he had to go somewhere. So again, maybe this is some sort of precaution. Don't know. But, you know, why would he be on an aircraft carrier or any kind of boat instead of, you know, where they say it is? And again, he's probably at Walter Reed. Just wanted to point that out. It looks like he is floating. So maybe they've got a dock at Walter Reed, and he's out on a houseboat that they've made up look like this. Just saying. Again, you can watch this on your phone. What I would highly suggest is when you watch it, line it up with the the actual YouTube, the black bars at the top. If you tap your screen, it will pull up this. You'll be able to line this up and see it on your phone. But again, it's very hard to see unless you were looking at it from a big screen. And 90% of people did not catch this and thought it was really weird. Again, if you go back, even if I fast forward, you'll see that it moves greatly. And you would think, oh, well, maybe it's the camera. Maybe it's handheld. Again, why would it be handheld? This is a presidential video. Even if it was handheld, I still don't get that kind of motion. Possibly one of those full-on, I guess the backpacks that they wear, if he was doing that. But why would they do that instead of a tripod if it's something like this? The whole thing doesn't make a lot of sense. So if you guys have a theory, of course, put it in the comments below. I just thought it was interesting, and I thought that it was a very good catch. So anyways, you guys, be safe, be prepared, and Marf out.